Hey everyone, Michelle here from M&B Creations. This is my design group called the Craft Shack, and I'm going to be doing something really simple today. So simple, you're not even going to believe it. But it's going to be really pretty. This will be good for either like a little girl's room or Valentine's Day or, things like that. So we're going to make something similar to this, which I made a couple days ago. I wanted to try out one first and see how that was going to be. So I made this one. Turned out really cute. So I wanted to make one for you guys in my craft group. So I know a couple of you are asking how I made that. So I figured I'd do that for you guys. So let me show you the materials that you're going to need. Sorry, my table's kind of full. So you're going to need a 16-inch foam ring. You can get these at Hobby Lobby. It's $9.99 in the floral section. And all it is just a piece of styrofoam. Okay. You are going to need some floral pins, which I also get from Hobby Lobby. You get a big bag of them. And, I move these. I just bought these today and they're going to go in a really pretty wreath. So pretty. Okay. So, we're going to use maybe 4 different ribbons. So we're going to be using, these are boas. Okay, as you can see, these are just regular boas. You're going to need 5 of them. Okay, so I'm just going to put these I also got from Hobby Lobby. They're $3.99 a piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it does get a little messy. Sometimes the feathers do come off a little bit, so gonna drape that right there. I'm gonna use a different colors of flowers. I've got some leftover fuchsia little flowers that I get from Hobby Lobby, and it's over by the mesh. It's in the little picks aisle in the floral section, so we're gonna use a couple of these. I've just got those left over. I may just use a couple of these. These are cherry blossoms, and I think I got these from Joann's a long time ago. Let me put my glasses on, people, so we can see. Yep. These are from Joann's. I got these last year. You can try the number on these and see if they still have it, but they're probably not in season yet. But the number is 163793233. But any pink flower will work. You don't want them too big though. The ones I used on that feather wreath were fairly large, and so I decided to scale it back down a little bit. So I got a couple roses from Hobby Lobby today, and it's like a Victorian type antique pink. Isn't that really pretty? Like a blush color. So I got 2 roses and the same color in the peonies, which I like because these are $5.99 a piece. Plus, I only get my flowers at Joann or at Hobby Lobby when they're 50% off. So these ended up being about $2 and something. Plus you get 3 flowers on it. So you get 6 flowers basically for $6. So it's a $1 flower, right? Then we're going to use 4 different ribbons. I'm going to use a fuchsia 2.5 inch. This one I got from the Ribbon Roll. So they have really pretty ribbon. In fact, I just ordered some more ribbon from them. It's the ribbonroll.com, And this one is the Fuchsia Francine Wired Edge. The number is 191127. Okay. Then this one is a blush velvet, which I got from the Paper Mart. And this one, it's a coral basically. I don't, the numbers, there's two different numbers on here. I'm going to give them both to you. 5600442 or 366355. Okay, then we're going to use 2 1.5. I'm going to kind of, I think the black, this is fuchsia in black. I know it looks red, but this is, if you look at it with this, you can tell they're pretty much the same color. So this is a fuchsia in black. I got this on Etsy. It doesn't have a name on it. It's called Heart's Hope something, and it's 1.5 yards or 1.5 inch ribbon. So check out Etsy. I've seen that somewhere else too, and I can't remember where I've seen it. You might check Amazon too. This I also got from Paper Mart. It's a pink damask. This is a 1.5 by 10 yard pink damask weave heavy wired ribbon roll, and again from Paper Mart. And the number from this is 563311534 or 307004. Okay. So, I also have a little pink styrofoam heart that I had from another project. I may use it, I may not. It was just sitting over here, so I figured why not? I may just use it. I got my glue gun ready. So this is going to take no time at all, you guys. I'm going to pan down so you guys can see. Okay. Let me see how that's going to look. Okay, we're going to pan up just a little bit more. Alright, so I'm going to start out with 1. Now, with this being a circle, it really doesn't matter where you start. Okay, because it's all the same, right? So, my floral pins. And this is something you guys can also teach your kids. It's that easy. I saw this on Pinterest, which gave me the idea. I'm like, wow, that's really cute. I wonder how that's made. And I found it on, I'm going to kind of cut that off a little bit. I found a couple videos on YouTube, but they weren't, I don't know, they weren't really what I was looking for. So I decided to try to make one and then do my own video. So what I'm going to do is just put this down. I'm going to take a couple of pins, poke it right through the rope, press it down, another one, you don't have to be this meticulous, but okay, so not going anywhere. Alright, so now you just start wrapping this around. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit because I'm going to be wrapping. Now, you don't want to pull too tight, but you want them tight and right next to each other, or you're going to see the foam. Okay? You can push them right next to each other. Make sure you don't see the foam in the back. Okay. I think this is the most time-consuming part. Okay. It might take 6, but seeing how I'm going to be putting flowers at the top, I'm only going to use 5. There's no sense of putting feathers are where you're going to put flowers, right? It's just a waste of feathers. Okay, so then I'm gonna, since this is a loop, I'm just gonna put a one on each side of the loop. Okay, and this is thick enough that it's not gonna go through the other side. Okay, there you go. There's one side. There's one piece. And we're gonna take another one. You could do this with different colors. I was actually thinking about doing this with the pink, the light pink. I don't know what that's all about. Something wrong with that feather. The light pink, jeez, and the hot pink. But I decided to see what it looked like first with just the regular pink. But you could put these two together. They're really cute. Or you could do the hot pink and red. Would look really cute for Valentine's Day. Now I'm going to put this right where I left off. Okay. I'm not going to worry about cutting this one because I'm just going to wrap right where I had the last one. Okay, so I'm just going to put this one right here. Move the feathers out of the way. Okay, put that one in there. No glue required, guys. Alright, just like that. Okay, I'm going to wrap, see the feather kind of come off a little bit. That's okay. I'm going to wrap it around, cover that up. If you tie it tight enough, it's not going to be too loose to where it's going to start sliding all over the place. See how that kind of, you see the foam right there? You want to make sure that's slid over enough to where it's not showing. If you want to, you can pull on it a little bit. Don't pull on it too hard or you will bust it. Okay? Make sure you can't see the foam through the back. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take this one. Tuck it underneath these feathers under here if you want to. Okay, that's two. See how it's starting to look already? See how fluffy that is? Pretty. These would be really pretty for Christmas too, like a white one. And you can put some swans in it. In fact, I might make one for Christmas. I don't know. I got some miniature swans that I bought, so that would be cute in there. And I've got some white glitter. Let's start right here. Some white glitter balls. That would be cute. You could even do it in white and blue. I might do that. Now, if you plan on selling these, I don't know how they're selling. I don't know if it's, let me try to cut that because it's coming through the feathers. You know, I've seen quite a few people selling them on eBay, on Etsy, but it's just the feathers and the foam, and they're selling them for $54. So I don't know if they're selling a lot of them. I haven't looked at their reviews to see what they're selling. But I charge $64 for mine, or $65 for mine, because I'm putting flowers and ribbon in it. So of course that's going to be more expensive, right? You got to pay for the flowers, you got to pay for the ribbon, any ornaments that you want to put in there. I'm going to kind of wrap this one around that one. There we go. Make sure this is right next to each other. I don't know what's going on. And it's okay if some of your feathers are going to come off. I mean, it's just the way boas are. Now they do have the boas in the thin boas as well, but I like these fluffy ones. Okay. Kind of makes me wonder how they get these feathers on here, you know. I hope that they're not killing animals to do this, but I don't think I probably want to know, right? That's a lot of feathers. Okay, that's 3. We're gonna have feathers everywhere, but that's quite alright. Alright. Alright, so I only got 5. Like I said, you probably use 6. If you don't plan on putting anything else on here other than the feathers, I would use 6. 7 at the most. But, like I said, I'm putting other stuff on here, so make sure I get inside. There we go. Okay. Now, pull this through. Okay, I'm going to cover that up. If you see there's a gap, just move it over. Okay, and kind of pull. Okay. And then we got one more. See? Look at how full this is, and we've done this in about what? 15 minutes? 20 minutes? Maybe? Tops? Like I said, you could totally just do it just like this, and it's pretty just like that. You could have something just hanging down from the middle and just leave it like that. I, of course, as you know me, like to make sure everything's extravagant. Gotta put stuff on everything. But that's what makes me me. Right? Okay, last one. It's like a pillow. Okay. Kind of move the feathers out of the way. Stick this in here. Okay, that one didn't want to work. I can't see it. There we go. Since this is the last one, I am going to kind of cut this off a little bit without cutting my feathers. Okay, there we go. Here, now you're not going to see it as much. I like to put 2 in there just to make sure it's secure. Okay. Now we're going to just wrap this one. And apologize if you hear my husband in the background. I do have my door shut, but he is watching hockey, so I can't vouch that you won't hear him yelling at his team. Yep, see, that one's got a gap right there. Pull it over. Okay. There. See, you're going to have this gap right here if you only use 5. But like I said, I'm going to be putting a bow right here. So there's no reason to cover up your feathers if you're going to put a bow right there. Okay. So then just check it, make sure there's no gaps showing. Pretty good. Just kind of fluff it up. See? Isn't that pretty? Look at how fluffy that is. Isn't that pretty? It's like a, oh, it's like a, it's so soft. Okay. So, you're going to have this opening right here. Well, we're going to cover that up. And then on the back, what you can do is you can cover the back up in felt, which I'll show you how to do because I've got some pink felt behind us. I'm going to put this aside for a second. I can show you how to make the bow. And we're going to do something a little different. I have a feather go up my nose. That we normally don't, I don't do on a bow. I'm going to get out my easy bow maker. Okay. These feathers stick to everything. Okay. I'm going to pan down so you can get a close-up view. Okay. So, I am going to start with this fuchsia. I got 2 rolls of this because I like it and I wanted to make sure. Oh, that's pretty. It's hard to tell what it really looks like until you take the plastic off of it, but it's a fuchsia with like a red velvet swirl. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And check out the Ribbon Rolls ribbon, you guys. I mean, they're fairly inexpensive. They're not, they do carry 4-inch ribbon as well. So if you like the 4-inch ribbon, in fact, I just purchased a black and gold 4-inch fleur-de-lis ribbon. So it's black with gold fleur-de-lis on it. So pretty, so pretty, so pretty. I'm just going to make these tails about 8 inches. Okay. I'm not going to make them real long. Okay, twist it. And I'm going to make this about a 6-inch loop. Okay. Twist it. It's almost like a taffeta. Okay. Since there is a little bit of red in here, see it's red, right? I have some red hearts that I can probably put in there too. Instead of that pink one. We'll see. I usually create as I go. So if you're wanting to put something else different, by all means, put something else different in there. I was thinking about putting some 4-inch ribbon in here, but I think that would be a little too much. Because I don't want it hiding a lot of the feathers. Because that's the star of the shoe. Okay. Put these over here. I hate it when these things come off. Okay, I'm going to use the blush next. I'm going to kind of put one down here and one up here. Okay. Guys, aren't these pretty? They're so easy. I didn't realize what they were until I bought them. I got these off of Etsy. They're styrofoam hearts, I can tell they're styrofoam. And it looks like she just glued sequin, or not sequins, but chunky glitter all around it. I can make those. I thought they were going to be like stuffed ones. And I was like, no, because I bought them 2 for $9 on Etsy. I figured, well, I could make them, but and I thought those were sequins and not glitter. But I actually like them better like that, with no sequins. Because I figured, well, sequin fabric is really expensive. I have some sequin fabric, and it was like $21 a yard. So I was like, I'll just buy them. So now that I know they are styrofoam, I can do it myself. I just gotta find the hearts to do that with. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this one down, pull this one up. Okay. Just measure it against the last one you just cut. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to dovetail the ends anyway. If you don't know what dovetailing is, I'm going to show you. Now, if you're doing a black one or a red one, or for Valentine's Day, red and black would be perfect for Valentine's Day. And I love this ribbon. This ribbon would be perfect for it. It is a red with black velvet damask. Very fancy. Very, very fancy. I think I'm going to order some more of that. So, I think I'm going to break this one up and put some fuchsia and black on here. Okay. I'm taking my garbage already. Now, this is a fairly thin ribbon compared to the damask that we're going to put on. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but it's fairly thin. So I'm going to put this one on next because I want the damask to kind of hold it up. I'm going to do these ones a little bit longer, about 9 inches. Okay, twist it. So this is pretty on the other side. On the other side, it's got kind of like a chevron look. So I guess you could use either side. Oh, I see. It's just hearts, but it's the different design because of how they made it. But I guess you could use the other side. You're just going to notice it's the other side because you can see the seam. Okay, and this ribbon probably curls really well. I'm going to make this 4 inches. I'm going to make this one down 4 inches. You're going to make it the same. Okay, pull this down. Okay. All right. Okay, we got that. And we're going to do the pink. About the same. Pinch it, twist it. Okay. Now we're going to do this one at about a 3-inch loop. Normally when I do my bows, I go about down a 1/2 inch. But since we're only using 4 ribbons, I'm going to do 1 inch downsize each ribbon for the loops. You could use more ribbon if you want. It's up to you. And then just go down a 1/2 inch. There's 3. Okay. This one down. I have another full roll of this too. I use a lot of this in for Valentine's. And in the spring. So I'm gonna have to order like 5 more rolls of that. I use a lot of it. Okay. You know what would look pretty in here too is maybe some gold. Let's put a little loop in the middle for some gold. Just a tad, not a whole lot. I'm just going to do a middle loop. Okay. This loop is going to be about 2 inches. Okay. Alright. And that looks really pretty with the gold in it. Gives it a little bit more contrast. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a zip tie. Okay. I'm going to put this under everything as I hold it down. Usually I put this on underneath when I start it, but sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. It's just because I forgot. It just makes it easier if you put it down when you first start your first ribbon than trying to put it underneath when you do all of them. But however is easiest. You know what would have been really pretty too in here is to put some tubing. But that would be pretty. Do I have any fuchsia tubing? Is that red? Jeez, I got feathers all over the place. I think this is, yeah, that's red. You know, I don't want to get out my tubing, so I'm not going to put it in there. So you just put the zip tie in the middle where the indentation is from the pole that it was on. And pull all your tails down. This is where you need to kind of shape it before you tie it. Okay? And if they're folded underneath itself a little bit, this is when you unfold it. That looks a little uneven. Okay, that looks good. And kind of tie it a little bit. Twist it. Don't tie it yet all the way, because we are going to take a floral pin, stick it underneath, hold it kind of in the middle. Now pull. Let me get my wire cutters and my needle nose pliers. I use my needle nose pliers to pull on this because I get more of a hand grip and can pull it a lot harder. See, now it's not going anywhere. Then just by my hand. I have more pulling strength than just trying to pull it with my hand, because the zip tie is really small and I've got more of a grip with this. So if you have a hard time with zip ties, try that. Okay, so now, careful not to poke yourself, I'm going to dovetail all of these. So dovetailing is just a way to finish your ribbons at the end. So I'm going to, what you do is you fold your ribbon in half like this and you cut up at an angle. Okay, you want to cut up. So let me show you what happens if you cut down. So if you cut down like that, that's what you get. You don't want that. I mean, I guess you could do that if you really want to, but you want to cut up at an angle to get that pretty dovetail. Okay. Fold it in half, cut at an angle, fold in half, cut at an angle, fold it in half, cut it at an angle. Now you want to make sure when you're folding it, it's in half, because if you fold it and it's kind of off, you're going to have one side shorter than the other on a dovetail, and it's going to look weird. Okay? So you want it really even to make it look like that. Okay, show you again. Fold it in half, cut it at an angle, fold it in half, cut it at an angle. I don't know if you can hear my husband out there. Score! Okay. And fold it in half. Okay, there we go. So I got all of them dovetailed. And check them just to make sure. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to kind of fluff this up a little bit. You just stick your fingers inside and pull them apart. Smaller ones, you can just stick a couple fingers in there, and like that. That one looks a lot bigger than the other one. Okay, there, just pull that a little bit. Now that's even. Okay, just like that. And that's going to be your bow. It's going to look a lot better once I get it on there. So, okay. Okay, and then we're going to kind of fix the, we're going to put these away because we don't need this anymore. We're going to be using glue with everything else instead. Okay, and put my pins away before I knock them over, because I'm notorious for knocking stuff over. All right, so let me show you how we're going to do this. I'm going to pull up so you can see. So I'm going to take our bow, and I'm going to take a little piece of felt. I had some pink felt in here. I do. It's over here. There it is. Come on, there we go. I want the one that's already cut. There it is. You can either use a light pink, dark pink, doesn't really matter. I'm just going to cut a small piece. Okay. About this big. And I guess I'm going to need those. I forgot about this part. Okay. I guess we're not done with these. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to stick this right in the middle. My gap. Okay. And it kind of sticks to the foam, so you don't have to, it's not going to slide around much. I'm going to take your floral pins, stick it down in there, one on each side. You don't have to worry about it showing because it's not, you're not going to see it with the bow in the way. The bow is going to be on top of it. If you get really thick felt, it's going to be really hard to get your floral pins in there. You want a fairly thin felt, so just don't worry about getting the good stuff. Okay, I'll put these away for now. You're going to need them later for when I put the felt on the back and to put the tie on the back. Okay, so because the reason why I put this on here is because not only are we going to stick our bow on here, but we're also going to glue it to the felt. If you glue your bow to the foam, it's going to melt your foam. Okay, this way it goes through the felt and you're not going to melt the foam. All right, so how you want to do this is you want to make sure, let's see, make sure all the tails are going down. It's kind of hard to do this upside down, but we're going to give it a whirl. Okay, just put it inside like that. Now I'm going to lift it up a little bit. I'm going to put some glue right underneath there. And that's going to secure it even more. Okay. Now, while it's curing, you can hold on to this. while you're messing with your bow. Okay. If your bow looks like it's folded down at the bottom, just take the very bottom pin and pull it. Okay, if it's too tight, it's not going to come undone, but sorry, the commercials, and I like that song. There we go. It's just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay. Look at it. I'm going to take my, so far it's not going anywhere. Plus when you glue it to the felt, it sticks almost automatically. So I'm going to curl these a little bit. Now what I mean by doing that, I'm only going to do it to the 1.5. Because the 1.5 are longer than the 2.5. So how I do this is, what I mean is I'm going to take these 2 fingers or these 2 fingers, put it in between my fingers, and let it roll off my fingers as you're sliding it. Okay, see how it curls like that? Some curl a lot better than others, some don't. Just like that. So I'm only going to do it to the 1.5. See how this one does. See how this one, it's a slightly thinner one, so it doesn't curl as good, which is fine. Alright. There. Look at it. Oh, that looks really cute. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Now you're going to see the ribbon. If you need to, you can always cut your ribbon as well. There. Okay. Now, we're going to do now, I'm going to kind of, man, so you can see that part. You kind of stand up a little bit. Now, I'm going to start putting flowers in here. I'm going to start with my bigger ones first, which is my peonies. Okay. You're going to need wire cutters for this. I'm just going to cut the flowers off. I'm not going to use, I'm not going to use any, I've got some greenery I might use in there. I don't know yet. I didn't use any greenery on the last one, so I don't think I'm going to use it on this one either, but I want to see what it looks like if I do put some greenery on it. So let me go get that real quick. Hold on. I'm going to cut these off. It's just in the other room. And it's kind of some droopy greenery, so it'll kind of hang down, and I don't know if I wanted to do that. In fact, I know I don't. I'm not going to look at it. If you want, I guess you can take some of these leaves and put it in with the bows, which I might do, but I like these other leaves better, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. I've got those little 4 of these, so I'm going to put these bigger ones. Okay. Now, we're going to be putting these in the foam. Okay. So I'm just going to use my glue gun. I do have a glue pot. I just don't feel like getting it out. I'm just being lazy. Okay. Put that one right there. You can cut the stems a little bit longer if you want. I want to make sure it's even on the both sides. Okay. Stick it between here. There's that one. Stick the feathers underneath it, just like that. Those are pretty. Okay, so I got the roses. think I'm actually, I gotta look at this because it's upside down. Okay, I'm gonna cut these off. Like I said, you guys, don't buy your florals unless they're 50% off. Just saying. I'm going to cut these a little bit so you can see the other ribbon. I just want a little bit of gold. I don't need all that. Okay. Okay, there we go. There, now you can see the other ribbons. Okay. So, I think I'm going to I got these ribbons over here. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to place them. Let's see if I put one like right here. I'm not going to put it in here. I'm just going to put it like this so I can see what it looks like. Okay, I know I'm going to put a rose right there. Maybe I'll put both roses up there. We'll see. I know I'm going to put these rosebuds though in with the in the bow. Okay, that matches that so pretty. I like the black in it. Okay, so I think I put one here. Okay, that looks really pretty. I don't know if I'm going to need another rose actually. I can use this for something else. But I'm going to put some of these in. Cut these off because I'm going to put these in with the bow. These are $1.99. You can get these in the pick section where they in the floral departments. Okay, I'm gonna put these in first. Cut these a little bit. Now, I'm just going to place them to see where I want them. May not need that one either. I don't know. Alright, my hair is getting in my way. I'll do those three and see. I might just do it like that. And then do another one over here. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, just gonna stick this right down there. You want to stick these in the crack where the, kind of like a corner, where the zip tie meets the ribbon. We're going to get a better hold that way. Okay, then this one. And always place your flowers first before you glue them. because if you put it in there, glue it, and then you don't like it, you're kind of hosed. Okay. Isn't that looking pretty? Pretty, pretty. Now to put some more fuchsia in there, I want to kind of put this in there. Put some more in here. That's why I left these kind of long. That's because I want them to kind of stick out a little bit further. Okay, there's that one. That one's sticking right there. This one right in between here. Looks pretty. Make sure your ribbon are where you want them, because you're not going to be able to move them a whole lot if you do. Okay. Want this fluffy one. Kind of stick right underneath here. Good. Oh, I'm going to save this just to save it. I am going to save this though. Okay, there. So this is, let me just pan up so you can see what it looks like. Not pretty so far? To be able to see all the ribbon. Okay. That's pretty. And what I was thinking, I got this pick up here that's got little pink little stuff on it. So I got this pick right here that's got these little pink wispies coming out of it, and it's one's for a cancer, but I've never used it for that. So let's see what would happen if I put some of this in here. No, I don't like that. But what if I put these in there with the ball on it? No. No, hold on. I like it with the little ball in there. So let me see. It's kind of pretty with it in there. Put it more down towards like here. Okay, because I don't want it sticking out so far, but I want it to have some kind of... Believe it or not, you guys, we're almost done. Oh, I don't want that getting on the... I want that sticking up just a tad. Cut that one a little bit longer because that one was too short. This one's sticking. If it's too long, just cut it. No big deal, right? Looks cute in there. Okay. See if I can stick one like right under here. It's too long. There we go. I'm only going to put a couple in there because I don't want it overpowering everything else. Okay, there. This away. Okay. Alright. Got those in there. Now I got this pink heart. Believe it or not, you guys, we're almost done. That's all it really takes. Like I said, you could even leave it. And you could even put like this little heart right there. Or you can even put it right here. I want to use it, but I don't know where to put it. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's put it like right there. That's a good spot. Alright. And then I think we're going to be done. Okay. Take a look at it. Get all the glue webs off of it. That's really pretty. Alright. I'll hold this up so you can see. Alright, you guys. Here's the finished product. Isn't it cute? It turned out so cute. And if you wanted to even make it simple, you don't have to do it all elaborate like this. You can put a 2-loop bow at the top. Maybe put a little flower in the middle, and that's it. It would be just as cute that way. So let me show you. I'm gonna have to turn this over. This is not sticking where I want it to stick. This is just one I had left over from last year, so okay. I'll let that sit for just a minute, because then I'm going to show you how to put the loop on the back so that you can hang it up. You guys know me. If you've been watching me a while, you know I like to just keep putting stuff in there. Nah, that's enough. I don't want to overpower everything. Okay. Those. Okay, so that's in there enough. Alright. So, how I do this. You know, let me see something. I'm wondering. Nah, I'll save it. I was thinking I could put it on top of right behind this one and let it, and it'd be higher than the other one, but I don't want the stem to be showing. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on here like this. Okay. And was I gonna put some leaves in there? Hold on. Let me see something. I don't think I want these big ones. I don't think I'm going to put any leaves in there. I don't think I want any greenery, but I just want to see what it looks like real quick. Just to make a decision. No. I didn't think so, but I just want to look. Okay, so, sorry, I keep getting myself distracted. Okay, now, get our, I'm going to turn my glue off because I don't need it anymore. Oh, yes I do. Get our floral pins. Okay, put this on here. And put it over the edge just a little bit, because once you start putting the pin in, it's going to kind of push it or pull it inward. Okay. And like that. And you're going to go around the edge. Just following the shape of the ring. Like that. Okay. Pull it and just curve it. You're not gonna see the back of this anyway, because they're gonna hang it. But still, I mean, you don't want it looking like, you know, a 5-year-old did it. You still want it to be professional about it. Okay. I'm gonna cut that a little bit. Kind of tuck this under. And put another pin in it. Okay. I know we're kind of squishing our stuff over here, but that's okay. I'll fix it. We'll fix it. Okay, just go around the edge. Ring. And we're going to do the same thing with the top. In fact, I gotta be careful not to cut these feathers. Okay, there we go. There. Just kind of tuck this behind. Let me show you how to do this. So I'm just kind of tucking this behind, like this. Put that in there. Oh, sorry, my hair keeps getting in the way. I usually put my hair up because my hair is always getting in my face, but okay, put it in there. Just like that. Just kind of pull it with your fingers so it's taut. Oh, they play the crap out of this commercial. And then the feathers are going to cover up the rest. Just like that. See? So, how we do the loop, so simple, you guys. So easy. Oh, I need this. I don't know why I keep wanting to put those away. I want it to match what I'm working with. So, I'm going to do a pink one. And just take a pipe cleaner, okay, in half like that, kind of crisscross it at the bottom so it looks like this, and then twist these together because you want it to be, and twist it as tight as you can twist it. Okay, we're going to cut off the bottom. Done with that. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this right here in the middle, just like that. Okay. I'm going to glue it here first. Now be careful with this part because you don't want to get glue all over your fingers. Okay, and put more pins in here. I'm going to burn myself. I didn't burn myself. I normally do, but I didn't. These two are stuck together. There we go. And then put another one in there. Just like that. Okay. Now you've got your hanger. And you're not going to see it because of all the flowers that are on the way. Okay, now I can turn that on. Okay, now that I squished all these, I'm going to go back in and fluff these up a little bit. Okay, pull some of these feathers out because ribbons are wanting to flatten them. Okay. There we are, you guys. All done. Just like that. Took no time at all. And it turned out really cute. I like the little pop of black in here. Alright. Let me show you. Okay. Alright. Here we are. Doesn't that turn out really cute? I love it. And see, the back even looks more professional because you're not leaving it all foam. Isn't that fluffy? Fluffy, fluffy. I love it. So I hope this inspires you to make something different, think outside the box, gives you an idea to try something new. Okay. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!